Hello, my name's Stephen Fraser. I am the online editor of Shares Magazine. Welcome to this latest video edition of the Spotlight series. Today we welcome André Brown. André Brown is the CEO of ATTRAQT Group. They are a provider of online visual merchandising to retailers. Welcome, André.
Hi, Steve.
Should we start with the big issues? What are the problems that your clients face and how are you helping them overcome these?
So if you walk past a store on the high street and you see a window with a display, that's had a visual merchandising strategy applied to it. And very typically, it's a blended outcome. So you'll see things that are new, you'll see things that are bestsellers, and mixed in with that will be other things that the shop is trying to sell. So why do they do that? Well, they show you new things because that grabs your attention. Why do they show you bestsellers? Well, if you're about to walk into the store and they don't know anything else about you, showing you bestsellers is the best chance that you might buy something. So all retailers are trained how to do this kind of visual merchandising in the bricks and mortar world. But doing it in the online world is actually much more difficult. And that's really the issue that we address through our platform. It's called Freestyle Merchandising. And we provide merchandising tools that allow visual merchandisers to take the techniques from the offline world, from the bricks and mortar world, and apply that online.
So how does the company ATTRAQT, how does it generate revenues and ideally profits down the line from this market?
Our business is focused on visual merchandising. That's our company mission. We want to be the visual merchandising platform of choice for retailers. And we provide this as a SaaS service, so software as a service. And essentially what that means is we take over three important elements of a retailer's website. We take over their site search, we take over their category pages, and we take over any product recommendation zones that they've got, and then we give them merchandising tools to manage the visual merchandising through those key parts of their site. The merchandising tools are things like merchandising rules. So an example of merchandising rule might be on a particular category page, I want to show a mixture of products that are new this season, have got spring colours, are selling well, and maybe we've been promoting through our newsletter or we've got good stock levels of. So you can see it's a blend, it's not just a straight sortation, it's a blend of different things. And we sell this solution on a monthly service fee, so everybody signs up for a minimum of a 12-month contract, and they'll be paying, anything at the low end, probably around £30,000 a year, up to the top end, which will be several £100,000 a year.
I know the number of customers you've been adding has been growing really rapidly. I think you announced 31 new customers to 110, and in the US, 17, which has effectively doubled. That sounds like a key KPI, key performance indicator for you. What other key performance indicators should investors be aware of?
So Steve, you're right, sales is obviously a key KPI for us. The other one really is production. So let's talk about sales for a moment. Really the way we look at the business is around our recurring monthly billing. So the significance of saying we've done 49 deals is we've basically signed 49 new monthly, kind of incremental monthly billing units. Of that, 31 are new clients, and the other 18 comes from existing clients, and that might be through additional sites with them, foreign language sites, for example, or we've incremented the fee because their volumes have gone up. So that really is one of the key ones is monthly billing units, and that's driven by sales. The other one is production. So this is where we've signed a client, we now need to get them live, and normally we don't start billing clients the monthly bill until they go live. Right. So there's a big focus in the business about our production processes, how can we get slicker at it and so on. Last year I think that effort paid off. We had 63 new clients live during the year, so that's the monthly billing units going out the door. So sure. Those are the two key ones. We do look at other things. We look at obviously client retention. So there's a big focus on looking after our clients, and we do that through an account management team and a client services team. Basically, if we sign you as a client and get you live, you're probably going to stay. So we have pretty low churn. We also look at staff churn. That's very low. I've got half the tech team have been with the business since 2007. We also look at core code releases. So how much additional functionality have we added to the platform. There's a big focus on that, and a big focus on the actual process of doing core code releases.
You recently produced some annual results. Do you want to talk us through some of the highlights?
Sure. So I mean, the key theme really was delivering to plan. We did in 2015 exactly what we said we would do, and in public markets that's very important. So that meant a significant increase in revenue. So we grew our top line revenue by 40%. That was to 2.91 million. A significant component of that was the growth in our recurring revenue. So we saw a 38% increase in our recurring revenue. That's really the core of our business, and that represents something like 91% of all our revenue. We also grew our gross margin. That was up to 84%. That then led to a 44% growth in our gross profit. And of course that then all feeds into EBITDA position. So the forecast for EBITDA was a negative 200, and we hit that spot on. And so that was very much in line with our market expectation. And
£200,000.
Yeah. I mean, just to put this into perspective, whenever we've raised money previously, we've always had a business plan that would get us back to profitability. And we actually got back to EBITDA profitability on a monthly basis in the second half of the year.
Thank you very much, André Brown. If you've enjoyed this video, please go to www.sharesmagazine.co.uk/videos, where there are lots more videos for your enjoyment.